Good evening. I'm Dr. Sergio Scala, head of hematology here at Columbia University, and today we will be talking about sickle cell disease. Although uncommon, is a very deadly disease. Approximately 100,000 Americans have sickle cell disease. 1 in 13 African American babies are born a year with sickle cell. What is sickle cell disease? Sickle cell is a red blood cell disorder that is hereditary, caused by genes that are mutated and passed on mainly in African Americans. Abnormal hemoglobin, called sickle hemoglobin, the distortion of the red blood cells in a crescent shape at low oxygen levels. So here we can see healthy red blood cell, non-healthy red blood cell. You see it takes a crescent shape and that damages the red blood cell and is extremely weak at that point. Although sickle cell disease affects 100,000 Americans, sickle cell trait can affect 200,000 Americans. Here we have a diagram of the sickle cell trait. Two parents can have 4 kids. One kid can be born unaffected with no trace of the trait. 2 kids could be born with the trait, so they have the potential of getting the disease, and 1 kid can be born with the disease and have to live with it. 2 kids with the trait could also pass on the disease to their kids, even though they never had the trait, and obviously the person with the disease can pass on the disease if he was to have a child. The unaffected, they stay with it out of their bloodline. Sickle cell's main symptom is anemia, causes weakness, fatigue, yellowing of the skin and eyes. Sickle cell crisis can cause extreme pain due to blocked blood vessels. A good choice of medication would be hydroxyurea, which limits and reduces the number of painful sickle cells on the number of transfusions needed. Even with the proper treatment, an average American's life expectancy is still sadly only 42 to 47 years when diagnosed with sickle cell. Recent advancements in sickle cell treatment include stem cell transplants, which have not been nationally approved yet, but in small testing groups have showed positive feedback, and hopefully with more research can continue to show positive feedback. Sickle cell disease, although not very common in the United States, is still killing citizens and needs to be researched better. With the proper research and funding, the possibilities of curing sickle cell disease are limitless. Not only sickle cell disease could be cured, but many other blood diseases can see significant benefits from more cure research into sickle cell. It is up to the people to start becoming more aware and look to help and contribute to beating this illness.